In 1989, as a school psychologist, I was evaluating a young man 10 years old for a 3-year reevaluation. Every child in special education has to be reevaluated every 3 years for their services and see if they need more services or less or what their capacity is. This young man was considered to be intellectually handicapped at a profound level, which means, as far as anyone could tell, he couldn't communicate. He had difficulties doing most things and didn't understand a lot of things. As a result, he'd been tested many times before using tests that were well below his age level because he didn't seem capable of doing the ones that were at his right age. I was taught in school that that's what you do. If an individual is unable to be evaluated by the test that's appropriate for their age, you use one that's lower, that demonstrates what they at least what they can do. Well, I was never convinced that that was all he could do. I was in the middle of testing him using something called the Bayley Infant Scales of Development, which really was for 3 years old and under, but capacity-wise, he wasn't supposed to be able to do anything more than that. And I was in the middle of evaluating, and part of it said, put 3 cubes in a cup. He puts them in there. A little bit later, it says, put 4 cubes in a cup. And you know, he wouldn't do it. I knew he could. I mean, he could put 3 in, you could put 4 in too, but he wouldn't do it. When somebody doesn't do something on a test like this, you have to write fail. Now, I was not very happy with that, and there were several other incidences as I went along that were like that. And I finally got frustrated and stopped the test and decided I was done with that test. I was not going to do that. He probably had it 4 times before anyway. Maybe he was even bored. So I evaluated him with a test appropriate for his age and took the pieces that he was capable of doing and extrapolated those, then did a functional evaluation. And during that functional evaluation, I watched him in a music lesson take the cassette player, pop open the cassette, and try and put the cassette in. He loved music. He wanted to play the music. Now, he couldn't put 3 cubes in a cup or 4 cubes in a cup, but he was opening the cassette player. Well, long story short, we wrote an IEP that included functional impairments, like his mother bought him a small cassette player that was a little easier to use, and we taught him how to put the cassette in so he could listen to music anytime he wanted to, among other things. Who knows, with an individual handicapped at that level, what's really going on inside? As a result of that evaluation and my frustrations, I wrote this song for him. And the test said he's not done a thing beyond perhaps a month of human growth. 3 years ago it was the same. So the tester tried to soften the blow. He's made progress this time, he said, a whole 30 days or more. Though he can't put a peg into a hole, he puts 3 cubes in a cup, something he couldn't do before. Where's the reason? Where's the rhyme? Let's teach the children what they'll need in time. There are a lot of things more important than tests can say. And who cares about 3 cubes in a cup anyway? He's been thinking, why won't this guy just leave me alone? There's nothing he has I want to do. If I could just speak, I'd tell him so. I'm through playing games I always lose. There's nothing here for me now. Maybe I'll just close my eyes. And off in the corner they're saying, perhaps he's deaf and dumb. Yet slowly fading his thoughts, they're still alive. And he's thinking, well, maybe I'm just tired. Where's the reason? Where's the rhyme? Let's teach the children what they'll need in time. There are a lot of things more important than tests can say. Who cares about 3 cubes in a cup anyway? Where's the reason? Where's the rhyme? Let's teach the children what they'll need in time. There are a lot of things more important than tests can say. What does it matter if he never writes his name? Just down the hall, Jimmy stares outside. Can't seem to keep his mind on the work. In the same room, Jennifer closes her eyes, but the tears go on dampening her shirt. So neither one can finish the test, and they fail, though they're not alone. There are also others there who cannot show what it is they really know. Where's the reason? Where's the rhyme? Let's teach the children what they'll need in time. There are a lot of things more important than tests can say. Who cares about the test score itself anyway? Principals, school districts, statisticians,